Yeah, first jitters. The microphone was up. Hey, good night. This is me, Del again. Let's recap the first day of the PCT and let's see what happened today in the market. So I had you can see the watch list here down here. I had like seven stocks on watch. You can say eight, including the SPY and TQQQ. So which is the ETF of Qs. So what happened? In the morning let me bring it back to the morning. So 30 minutes. Okay, we had on 30 minutes there was a beautiful reversal, but I didn't pay attention to this one because at the time of the day I'm not caring about those signals. So what happened was on the breakout of the pre-market high, I bought the QS with the stop of down. With the initial stop was down here, but obviously I reduced my risk to half. It would be half of the half reduced risk, so almost less than okay, 1 hour. Let's put it here. I was a 1 hour in, and then I ran it to up here. You can see it was a beautiful uptrend. The issue that happened was here, the up here. At the moment, I switched to 1 minute for some unknown reason. I don't know what happened in my brain. Maybe I just wanted to protect my profit. One thing that happened that I was so meticulously looking at the stock in this way was because I got a stop on NEO, 1 full hour on NEO with a little bit of slippage. So that put me in a little bit of bad place. So I wanted to, even in case of getting out of this trade, to close this trade with 1 full hour, which was at that place. So I added one ad here, but let's go to 5 minutes. So here on 5 minutes, you can see. So after it broke up here at this level, the red line, which is one of the previous highs or lows, open or close, is one of the hulks, which it really doesn't matter. It's just as one of the levels of price reactions to. I took some, I think I was here around 300 shares. Let me see. No, 121 share, and then 21 share off here. So I was 100 flat. Then I added here, and then again, because we add until we get out, right? So I added here again, which because of that issue, I should have stayed right below my egg, like right here. And this is my strategy. Based on my strategy, you need to step on the current candle -1, and on the breakout of the important levels, the same level -2. So if it is a BHOD after a reversal, I would put my stop down here and give room to market to do its thing and then move forward. But it didn't happen. And then since this price hit, remember this price 24.90, we got the HOD of 27.69, almost $3, $2.70 something cents. So that was it. It was one of the worst trades that I managed today. It was very straightforward. I didn't get in. I'm happy that I didn't chase. There were two other opportunities to get in. There was one here and there was another here. I could get in, but I didn't because to me it was already extended. This stock is supposed to have $1.77, and you can see that just today, it moved more than $3 something. So over 80, I'm not chasing stock, but it could run, but I didn't just let it go. But you know, we had this freaking broad information stopping the price right up here. Let me put yellow line here. Let me set up yellow line. Yeah, you can see that we are already even having an extension to the broad information to the upside. I mean, you can see this is obviously the top for me. My stop was up here. Then when I got here, there was a signal that I gave you, the 2-2 reversal to the upside here. I said, like, I tweeted a lot about it. It's like, yeah, you're gonna go, oh, it's 5 minutes. So I said, this gonna go to 27.25. So you can see I've already put line up here, and you can see obviously you can see down here we reached that level. See, comes and then done. Anyway, so NEO in the morning, it gapped down here. I ignored that gap when it tried to reach above. It reached, it went about to positive, but then slammed down, and then I got out with 1 full hour. There was not much to talk about it. It's just a drop, sank, and then sat on the yesterday's close, and I just didn't do much about it. It just NIO. I don't trust these Chinese stocks at the moment. MULI, NIO, and a whole bunch of other ones, JP. There was this stock that Neuro that was on the buy list, you can see, but it didn't do much of a buying, and then it dropped. My expectation was that if this stock ramps up, especially during the first 15 minutes to 25 minutes, almost here. If it starts to ramp up and goes back up to this here, I would get involved with the pattern, but it didn't. I was very hopeful that this thing will become a continuation. If we put, I would get in, but it didn't. Anyway, Facebook, I didn't touch it because it didn't do what I wanted to do. There was a signal down here, but it was a spice move, so I didn't trust it. Disney. So Disney, the first initial move ripped and didn't. I didn't join this trade because I didn't initially trust this price, because you can see the first red line here. It was the break of the yesterday's high, also pre-market high, so it's just like pretty strong move. It dropped. I was expecting to come back down, it didn't. So after it didn't form a 1, if it was 2, I would join the 2 continuation. It didn't, so after that I joined in a 1, stop down here on 6, I think. Yeah, the stop was on 7506. Then 1 full R, and then it ripped. One thing that happened, it was at HOD. Obviously I wouldn't let the price to bounce at that level, and I got at the top very quick as soon as market pulled back. It is against my trading strategy. It's a violation of my rules. I have already put this one in trader view and marked it as a violation, and the same happened with the same trade, these 2 stocks. Today it was all about violations and not to respect my trading stuff. I'm meticulously looking at the price. One thing that is for sure is that today is the first day of PCT. I didn't want to have negative day, and obviously I had the potential at some point. All of these stocks, they went to up to, not ignoring the first QS trade, the open trade before it closes, it was up to 2.2R, and then there was 2.1R, and then this Disney trade, obviously just in front of my eye, it went up to 1R, pulled back, and then hit me. This was the move, and the red line was the stop, initial stop of both these 2 trades. This one and also this one has a little bit of bigger, although the initial out of this stock was up here below. It was 179.50, I think. Let's see. Yeah, no, 179. The stop was 179, but then it wouldn't work. But then this position stop was up here, which I didn't get it. One last one, which was BBIG. I don't like this stock at all because of this badass motherboard up here that is concluding everything, but I'm hoping that it pushes tomorrow again, and then we will have a break outside of this stock, outside of the range for the next week to the downside. I don't care really where it goes. The next stop, if it breaks, would be $4, and then after that initially 3, 2, and then most probably they wouldn't let this stock go lower than that, do some reverse split or do some they do some whole sort of junky stuff to just keep the price stuck up, to be still involved, and then there's some short squeeze could happen. Let me just show you something very quick. I think it's this stock. Yeah, you don't even have the information about short float and stuff. It doesn't give them. It's such a low. The outstanding is 35 million. Outstanding is 35 million. God knows how many of it is being traded, is tradable, and float of these things. How many is this? Anyway, so BBIG, what I did, I was short by, as you can see, it's on the short, the only short stock of the day. 2 bearish continuation. It's a beautiful bearish continuation, especially that there was no juice to go upper price. I really care about this wicks. We barely passed the open price of the motherboard, the first day, the first collapse, and then after that I just waited until the price bounces off of, when it opened, bounce off of the S1 and close, and then all of the good stuff, and then it joined. If this candle didn't wick me out, I would definitely add on the break of LOD, and the signal the out signal comes out here. After this 212 fails to break, you could add or just get out, or this would be even a signal for continuation, which wouldn't work. But in my case, this would be the out under S4. So this stock had, I remember clearly, this stock had 6 cents of stop, 7 cents of stop, 79.79, 0.079. It's almost 8 cents, and then the output for this one would be 24 cents, which comes at 4 full hour return. In general, it was not a bad day. Let me just see PCT. Let me see what is my R ratio today. I think I'm 5R today, something like that. Report today, details of today. So today I am return average. Okay, so my biggest winner was 2R. My biggest loser won 1R, which obviously shows the probability of my return. This R base, there you go, R base. So total so where is it? So a full something that I don't understand it. Oh, I think I should put, oh, I should put it in. Well, there's something that I don't really understand. That's what's going on here. I need to study this more. Like there is one trade that I have. This one trade is 6R. Then I have one negative R, and it's telling me that I'm wrong. Anyway, I don't want to make this this thing long, and I want to make it short actually. Oh, there you go. I have not put that trade, the initial risk of that trade here. It was 18R. So, there you go. Okay, there you go. Now it makes sense. Report. Hopefully I think I'm pretty sure I wrote R. I input all of the R's of today. Just hold on a second. Yeah, it wasn't making any sense. It was saying that I'm just 0.83 R up. Oh, there you go. Now it makes sense. So details of today R base. I am 5R up. I knew it's something around that number. My biggest winning trade was 5R and 4.95, and my biggest losing position was minus 0.9R, almost 1R. Average, and then the rest is not important. The average hold for winners is 6 minutes, and average loser for average time for holding losers is 4 minutes. That's a good sign. Maximum consecutive wins 4, maximum consecutive losses 1. Respecting my own rules, profit factor 6.18. Good for today. Not being super happy or sad. Some people lost money today. So maybe it's tomorrow. It's me. Who knows? I'm just trying to keep it small. There are two things that happened back to this trade, just to take away lessons from this, lessons to learn from this today's trade. One, not to lessons from today is not to manipulate my trailing stop until the next candle. The other one would be to enter with proper R size, because for the QS trade that I entered, I actually entered with 0.24. It's not even 1/4 of my R. It's not even 1/4. I entered like 0.18 R. So if I enter by that, this trade alone would be a 18 R trade based on the calculation. You can see these two lines. They say what I was doing. I was calculating that this was my stop. I entered with 172 shares, 121 shares. It's supposed to be with 333, which translates to $289, which stop was very small, and then it would be a big difference. Yeah, there you go. It would be like almost 3R, no, 18R trade. But I didn't. I should have, could have, would have. Also Disney trade, I wouldn't get out and didn't need to pay commissions for this one, and then this alone would ride me to the upside, and then I would obviously get out either here or when it bounces back off of the 62 to the lower side, and I will be happy with what I did. Even here would be a better price to get out, not to just get 7 cents. That's about it. And BBIG, I would definitely get out. There would be not much room here. I think 300 shares, yeah, 333 shares, and then the difference would be from here. This is my out. From here to here is 15 and 15. Well, it would be another wow, it would be another 2R for this trade, because this trade would give 3Rs in general, 3R, no, 4R, and I would just got one and something R out of this thing. And on SPY also, I wanted to trade SPY. There was one opportunity down here. I wanted to get involved. I didn't, because I didn't trust the way that's why it was breaking. It was profitable already. I didn't get involved, and then obviously my dad called, and we had a conversation with my father, and I did totally drift apart from the chart for 1.5 hours, and it was the peak of trading hour. Here you can see it's another is here again. So on 15 minutes, you can see that we have clearly just this one signal on 212 bullish, 212 to the upside, and then it obviously go to the upside. Stop of this oops, sorry. Stop of this trade would be 50 cents, and the gain alone would be $1.12 higher, which translates to 2R.1. And that's about it. 18 minutes of recap for something that I was thinking maybe I could finish it in 5 minutes. All right, you have a good one, guys. Two takes. I'm going to repeat again, guys. No, it's just me. It's for me. 2 takes again for tonight. Let me also take a note. And not to trade super close to the price, so to prevent being wicked out. The second one would be to enter with proper size. Dollar wise, I could have a day 6 times bigger than what I had now, because I missed a whole bunch of money. And one trade that I've entered with full size was NEO, that it took me out, and it was a little bit painful, because other trades you cannot see, but other trades down here, they are R based, that I'm going to say. We have half a R, 0.3, 0.17R, and 1 full R, and 0.1 and 1.7R. So altogether, they get 5R together. No, actually, it's not 1.7R. It is 5R itself. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, so I'm going to put this on the other side and then finish it with the R calculation and details. Yeah, let's go. This will be my today's stats. You can see that 5R is today's average of today. Tomorrow I will be more careful. Yeah, and all the stats here. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. We'll speak tomorrow. I will have it tomorrow another day. Yeah. From here, the day trader signing off. Have a good night. Thank you.